I have no way to get all these things down that I've thought of that I wanted to discuss, but I'm just going to start talking now because this is very important, I think. Because, like the last talk, it's more or less about the fact that everything is out there, and there's a lot of good people to learn from, but no one person is completely right. Nobody can be completely right. You can't put words to anything. There were no words. When there was no people, there was no words. When there was existence first out, there were no words. So all the things that we think are whatever are just things that we thought along the way. They just seemed natural, so we did them. They made things more convenient, so that's what we do. You know, like we go around this day and age, you think that, you know, everyone has, like someone has a boss. Let's say I go into my job. I go in as I own a vending company. I go and I deliver to the manager at that store, and she says, "Oh, in 2 weeks the bosses are coming, the big wigs are coming, so we got to make sure everything's perfect." And I'm like, no, we don't. Like, we don't have to make anything perfect to impress somebody else because they're worried about how things are labeled and how things are marked and if it looks up to par. I mean, I do a good job anyway, but if it's neat and organized and the wrong type of product is there, you know, even though they don't have space for all the products that they want on there, they want all these different products, they don't even have space for them. Let's say that. Like, I'm doing the right thing. It's just, you know, when the people come in and buy the books, they don't realize that that's not how things work for everybody. So, what I'm trying to say is that nothing like that is important. That business and marketing and all that shit means nothing. It's all fucking pathetic, honestly, that people think that they have to, you know, live to make money or you know, make money to accomplish their dreams. And I listen to all these motivational things, and I listen to prosperity, abundance, things like that. You know, money is just a marker. Like, it's like a means of trade so that people have a reason to trade with you. If people were good enough in spirit, imagine all the times that you reached in your pocket to grab your wallet and grabbed your card and zipped it and swiped it and all that kind of shit. If that was just taken out, go through the action, just don't have a card in your hand. Go through the action, just don't have any money in your hand. Go through the action, but don't even have an amount of money to type in online, however you're paying, and still get those same things, because none of those things needed money in order to be generated. Money is paper or digits or air, and they don't mean anything, and everyone's just so disillusioned by that. At one point, there was no money. There was life. There was things. There was, you know, people surviving. You don't even, like... I'm going to go off a little, and it gets me frustrated because I don't have the words to say it, and I'm so emotional. I have so many things going on at one time in my head. So, you know, I may sound like I'm bumbling, but I'm not. I know exactly what I want to say. I just don't feel like I have the time to say it. I'm driving to my next stop to work, like in this plane of people, you know, like, and what we're doing in this human game. See, just right now, some old ladies going into the supermarket, some ladies quickly running across, because it's cold outside, running across the sidewalk to go in with an envelope in her hand to go to the mail, the post office. Like, that matters. There's a gas station here with a whole bunch of people. 2 for $5 potato chips. Who gives a shit? Do you need potato chips? No. You know, the person in their car, this truck, the whatever. Do those things matter? No. The school bus picking up the kids to take them to school. Does that matter? No. If that kid got ran over, I love him. I love all the people. I'm not trying to put anybody down. But if that kid got ran over, unfortunately somebody did get hit at a bus stop yesterday, and I feel horrible about that. But I don't at the same time. As a human, I feel horrible. As a entity that I know I am, I don't, because I know that was something they chose to do. And I've been there, and I understand how you can do the contracts and how you choose what your next life is and how you choose what you do. And it's all karma. It's all cleansing past whatever, vibrations. It's all vibrations. Like, say, you know, then we got Wim Hof, the Iceman. You know, he's helping, and there's people out there. There's people out there that are trying to learn how to heal people, and there's people out there who are learning how to market. There's people out there who want to run the country and be a dictator. All those things are just like, you know, your brain is the boss of all the neurons or whatever. You know, your membranes are what tell the things what to do. The things that are out there doing whatever. You know, there are things in your body that heal you. There are things in your body that harm you. There are things in your body that, you know, I'm not saying market, but persuade things. Say, like, you eat this food and it helps you get healthier. You don't eat this food and you eat that nasty food and it makes you less healthy. Like, everything going on inside your body is the same thing that's going on out in society. We just don't see it that way, but it is going on that way. And in a big picture, the huge, huge picture, out there in space, things are going on the same way that they're going on in our body, in our society, but in space. Things break, things, you know, repair, things govern, like the laws of the universe are governing everything. Like everything is operating the same way. And the higher the consciousness, the more fluently it runs. But the less consciousness, the less fluently it runs. So what bothers me is I see people like today. When I see people walking by, I think a magnificent other living creature. Like I don't think like a guy, a girl, a fat woman, a fat guy, whatever. You know what I mean? I notice them, especially when I come down to my human consciousness, or I just come down to playing Dan the human, and I feel weird when I say that, but no, I don't really feel weird when I say that. What I'm trying to say is, I know it sounds funny to people, but when I'm playing the human, you know, maybe sometimes I won't be this way, but when I truly am in tune with God, with the vibration, I don't know what you want to call it, when I'm truly in tune with oneness, like I see everybody as so lovable, as so awesome, and I'll like see them, and I just want to be like, good morning, and I smile at people, and they look at me, and like this lady today with her like almost knee-high boots, all like elegantly dressed up, had like a short haircut with her, you know, the hair was over her eye on one side, and you know, like all like styling, you know, kind of thing, and she just like sort of did the whole hair to the side, like, you know, flicked her hair and just like looked away when I was like, good morning. And like, it's people act that way towards each other because they don't even know who they are. They don't know who each other are. And if anybody like hears me say this stuff and disagrees, it's like, I don't understand how they could disagree, because where did they learn their stuff? What do they think is the right way to act towards people? What do they think is the right way that we should be doing things? I mean, honestly, I know. I don't want to eat meat anymore. I don't want to. I mean, I just stopped smoking today, and that's it. No more. If I can't do that, then I'm weak. And I have it in my brain right now that I don't want to smoke. I only smoke because when I'm around the people like that, my habit. It's a habit that I developed, and now it's just a weird one to stop because I'm so used to doing it. But you know, today I'm like thinking to myself, like, my throat sort of hurts. I don't really feel like smoking. What's the point of smoking? They don't taste good. They don't feel good. They don't do anything for you but waste money. And sort of kill your body if you think that's what they do. I really don't believe that it's bad for you to smoke, but at the same time, I know that it is bad for you if you do it and you don't take care of yourself. So there's no point in even doing it, just wasting money. So anyway, I'm at the prison. I can't sit here and BS on the phone. So that was just another ramble, but at the same time, I think I got a lot of information there, and there's a lot of things that I have to say. Like, I feel that I should be saying this to every single person, every single being, every single whatever, whether they're a prison guard or a ripped, huge, tall, black guy, you know, who wants to kick my ass because he's thug. You know what? What's the difference between you and me? You were a different sperm. Your sperm grew out to be a bigger person than me, in a different continent or a different area of the world, or to different parents, to different whatever. That's only difference. There's no fucking difference besides the little tiny little stipulations you have. And people think it's such a big deal, and it's not. What's a big deal is being alive, period. I love you.